Hello everybody, this is the Flying Turk again with yet another video. Today we will be reviewing the Virtualcol Airbus A220. This is the first Airbus A220 in the game that has been released. As you can see, it's a very beautiful plane on the outside. Yet, as you know guys, Virtualcol is the developer of the first E-jets that were released from Microsoft Flight Simulator. So don't expect a PMDG level plane here, please. They also state this in their trailer for this plane. It's not a study level plane, it's just a fun level plane, to say it like that. It's beautifully modeled on the outside. The cockpit is actually kind of good for Virtualcol. They were very bad in the beginning with the E-jets. If you remember the E175 or E195 that they've released before, those those cockpits were just horrible in my opinion. The exterior model was nice, but the cockpit just was not nothing to look forward to. But this is quite an upgrade from that one. It looks quite nice. Not everything is working as you would expect, but a lot of the important stuff is usable. As you can see, we're going over a lot of buttons, and a lot of them are doing something. On top as well, we can go over them. Nothing states inoperative or anything. You can press a lot of these buttons. If you know how to fly a A320, you will be able to fly this one as well. It's a little bit different. It's kind of reminiscent of the Embraer E-jets. Reminds me of that with how it looks. Also with the view a little bit, but yeah, that's it for the cockpit. We also have a cabin. You cannot open the door, but you can move through it. As you can see, it's nothing special, guys, but at least it has a cabin. It's a 2x3 row. I've just noticed that now. It's a little bit off-center, as you can see, but okay, it gets the job done. The wing views look good. Cannot complain about this. They did a good job with modeling the exterior. Let's move in. Oops. Well, we moved outside again. As you can see, the outside just looks beautiful. I cannot say anything about this. They did a good job. To the interior model, as you can see, this is a cockpit again. They had the EFB with the same virtual call options that they had in the E-jets, but just a little bit more. Here you can get panel states like basic configuration, ready to start engines, engine started. Let's go to this one. So you can see how this plane looks and how it sounds. I gotta say, it kind of looks good for Virtualcol. I'm impressed. Let's go back to main menu. We have our flight attendant who can speak in a few different languages. Here we go. We have English, French, Italian, Spanish, German, and Portuguese. Reset voice. You can also reset the voice for a new flight that it will start from the beginning. There's a manual. We have some sound options, silencing cockpit, active oral sounds, reset oral voice. These are the people talking. We can also open up the doors of this plane through the EFB, which I was kind of impressed about. As you can see, the doors open, the cargo doors have opened, the AFT doors have opened. We forgot to open one door. This is a rear cargo door. They open a lot better than the Latin VFR doors, I gotta say. At least they go in one smooth motion. Yeah, I gotta say, I like this plane for what it is. It's not expensive, it's nothing crazy, but if you're about having some fun flights from here and there, going from point A to B, this will definitely get you there. Let's see. Parking brakes release. Let's do some reverse thruster action. To go to our runway so we can show you the flight performance of this plane as well. Let's see how the nose wheel turns, everything, the rudder. Flight surfaces. Let's go full flap so you can see that, and spoilers for you guys, of course. I've got to say, I'm impressed. Virtualcol did a very nice upgrade on their part. I never expected to see this plane. Yesterday night I was streaming, and then suddenly I went to the marketplace before starting my second stream, and I saw this plane and I was like, huh? Was this supposed to release? I've got to say, the sound design of this plane is not bad. And Just like any Airbus plane, you need to give it a lot of throttle to go forward. I'm quite used to the Boeing planes at this point in time, since I've been playing a lot with the 777 and the 737. You give them around 5% throttle and the plane moves forward. This is not. Today we're at Innsbruck Airport. For those who are curious, we're in the Alps of Europe, as you can see from a beautiful scenery. I chose this place just because of Swiss and because of this small plane. I still have to learn the systems of it, how to start it up correctly, which I have not. It released yesterday, but as soon as I have mastered that, I will be doing... Oops, should focus on the taxiway. I will be doing a cold and dark tutorial for this plane as well, guys. So for those who want to start it from cold and dark, at least they can do that easily with help of my video, of course. Let's line up with our runway. I love these smaller regional jets, just because of how they look and how they handle. They have a different place in my heart. We don't need all the runway, I think, with this plane. Let's give it full throttle, because it's small and it's quite empty at the moment. Should be quite light. This is the cockpit view for you guys. There are some annunciations. It says 70 knots, 80 knots, and should state V1, V2, I suppose. Let's pull up. See our gear action, which they have animated beautifully. I'm impressed, guys. For Virtualcol, we did a very good. Those guys did a very good job modeling this plane on the outside and how it looks. It handles nicely. It doesn't feel like the E175 or E170 that they've released before. It felt like a toy. When I push full forward and full rearwards, or full up and down, it doesn't move like crazy. It feels like it has some weight, which I can appreciate. The cockpit looks nice for Virtualcol as well. So yeah, honestly, if you're just in for fun and you don't want to do like proper failures and that kind of stuff, just fly fun flight from point A to point B in a nice looking plane from the outside, this is it. This is better than the E175s they released, and for the price point I can definitely not complain. And the cockpit is okay as well. Like if you're on Xbox or if you're on a lower end PC and you still want to have fun in Flight Simulator without having too much lag or too much stuttering and good frame rates, I suppose this ain't the bad plane, guys. They did a good job with this. Better than the E175 they put out, or the E195. The E190 is kinda okay, but the cockpit sucks. You just don't want to sit here and look outside from this perspective. It just looks horrible. And this is the first A220 we have in the game, so I definitely had to get it and try it out for you guys. And like I said, would I recommend it? Why not? If you want to have fun flights, if you go for full realism, then pass on it. It's not fully realistic in any means. But it looks good, it behaves nicely, it feels a little bit weighty, and I like those kind of characteristics. And I'm not always about doing full long haul flights or failures and name it, so this gets the job done for me. I give kudos to... Overspeed, we don't want overspeed. I give kudos to Virtualcol. Nice job, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this short review of this new plane. Let me know in the comment sections below if you will get it or if you will pass on it. I'm kind of curious about your perspective as well. And if there are any other planes or aircraft you would like me to review, just leave a comment in the comment section down below, guys. And for now, before I forget, if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, as I'm trying to make something out of this channel. I would really appreciate all your support on this YouTube journey. But guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I wish you guys safe flights, safe landings, and see you guys next time in another video again. Bye bye.